What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to another Formula 1 video. Today we're going to be talking about the 1996 Formula 1 World Champion, Damon Hill.
Yo, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel.
What's happening, everybody? My name is Grim. Welcome back to another Formula 1 video. And today we're going to be talking about the 1996 Formula 1 World Champion, Damon Hill, and going through the mini helmet right here, which I did purchase from DRM. Shout out to them. With 22 wins, 42 podiums, 20 pole positions, and 19 fastest laps, Damon Hill was the 1996 Formula 1 World Champion, having mega battles with the 7-time World Champion, Michael Schumacher. His first entry was the 1992 Spanish Grand Prix, and his first win was the 1993 Hungarian Grand Prix. The last win Damon Hill saw was the 1998 Belgium Grand Prix, and his last Grand Prix was the 1999 Japanese Grand Prix. With 115 starts and 1 championship, Damon Hill is known worldwide in the sport of Formula 1. Now, this is his mini helmet. Now, guys, DRM released a few of these mini helmets, and I was fortunate enough to grab one of these. It's a signed version of Damon Hill's mini helmet, and we're going to go through it today. Obviously, cigarette companies back in the day were obviously allowed to sponsor Formula 1 cars, and we saw that throughout the late 90s and early 2000s. These days, you're not allowed to put, smoking sponsorships on certain things, and there isn't smoking sponsorships on this particular helmet. But you can add decals, which is, a fancy word for like stickers on your mini helmet, so you can actually, make it, more like the original helmet. But let's look at the quality. This is an array helmet signed by Damon Hill, released by DRM. First of all, the quality is absolutely spot on quality. One of the best helmets I've got, quality-wise, super heavy, really firm. Now, obviously, Damon Hill's actual helmet is iconic and very plain and very simple. We can compare it to his father's helmet, which I'll show on screen right there. But here, Damon Hill with the blue helmet, array, and of course, the Renault and Elf sticker at the front. This is the signature from Damon Hill right there. Really cool signature. Here's a look at the actual helmet, the back, and then obviously you can see the program I'm using. But anyway, the top obviously have these sections here. And all in all, plain, simple, but iconic. A lot of these older school drivers, guys, are really plain, simple helmets, but super iconic. You see it, okay, that's Damon Hill. That's Sir Jackie Stewart. You can just see it and you know who it is. These days, obviously, drivers mix it up and go crazy with the patterns. But back in the 90s, 2000s, I'd say pre-90s, there was this plain, simple, even like James Hunt, for example, had James Hunt, black helmet with just a couple of colors on it, right? So obviously red, yellow, and blue. Let's talk about Damon Hill, my experiences with him. Now, I have multiple photos signed by Damon. He's actually really cool to speak to. He speaks to the fans. Still pretty popular amongst the paddock, especially at the Australian Grand Prix. With, older people. Younger kids don't really know Damon Hill as much. I personally get really emotional about it because, him fighting Michael Schumacher for titles and beating him, and Schumacher beating him. Michael's my idol. So, for me, seeing that, it's seeing someone who fought Michael. It means a lot to me, right? So it's really, really cool to see. Now, my experience with Damon Hill, now, like I said, he's popular amongst the paddock at the moment when he walks the grid. Obviously, doing stuff with Sky Sports F1 makes him a bit more popular as well, and obviously keep him relevant in the sport of Formula 1. You have world champions that have come and gone and aren't as popular, but Damon Hill has managed to stay around the sport of Formula 1 for many, many years and, stayed relevant. Now, all my experience with Damon Hill have been absolutely positive. Every time I've seen him, he's signed everything that I've had, which is multiple photos. And people are probably wondering, why did you buy this in a signed version? I already got this signed by DRM. DRM exclusive already signed. Now, the reason is because you don't know exactly 100% who's going to be at the Formula 1 that year. Now, 2022, when Formula 1 came back to Australia, Damon Hill wasn't actually at the Grand Prix. So I wouldn't be able to get a helmet signed, for example. So for me, I didn't want to risk it. Plus, I had a lot of helmets to get signed. So I might as well just buy it already signed, certificate of authenticity. Don't have to worry about Damon Hill signing a mini helmet. But all in all, if you do get the chance to meet Damon Hill, I've had positive experience with him. I've never really had a bad experience with Damon. And even people I've seen, people I talk to, everyone manages to get Damon Hill. Even if he's in a rush, he'll come through, he'll sign a few things and then go, okay guys, I need to go. And then if you do like one more, he'll still sign with his autograph. But yeah, he's been super nice. He's never really said no to anything. Like I've got multiple photos signed. I've seen people get cards, like little cards signed. I've seen visors. I've seen mini helmets. I've never seen Damon Hill say no. So he's actually like really top bloke, really cool. And, you know, does spend time speaking to the fans and giving his time to sign autographs for the fans. So that's a little thing for Damon Hill, a little fact if you guys are trying to get a Damon Hill signature. On the scale of, I guess, hardness to get a signature, he's not that hard. Like, you need to know where to get him, though. Like, you need to know sort of, I guess, sections where, I guess, he would walk in from, for example, or when they will leave, because it's going to be obviously more difficult just to, like, see him maybe, like, walking around. And most of the time, they're in the back of the paddock anyway, doing stuff for Sky Sports. So you need to sort of know, like, I have an idea where he will be. But once you get him and you see him, he's absolutely awesome, absolutely cool. Now, we're going to rate this helmet out of 10. Now, Damon Hill. Now, personally, massive Schumacher fan. So his rivalry with Damon Hill, I'm going to say, obviously, Michael, you know, is Michael Schumacher. But it's plain, simple helmet and iconic. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Like, do I love the helmet? I'm not going to lie to you guys, no. But, you know, he's a world champion and you can't take a championship away from a Formula One driver. So that's pretty cool. One little interesting fact is, like, you see, like, one-time champions making appearances on, like, I guess, broadcasting and stuff. And I can give you a couple of examples. I just really thought about that now. But Jenson Button done stuff for Sky Sports, still does stuff for Sky Sports. Nico Rosberg as well. Jacques Villeneuve does stuff as well. One-time champion, Damon Hill. So there are a couple of examples. For some reason, the one-time champions seem to, I guess, keep their foot in Formula One to stay relevant, I feel like. Because you don't want to be a forgotten champion, man. There is a few forgotten champions. If you're a massive fan of the sport, you're not going to forget world champions. Everyone understands that. But there is times, I guess, people don't even know, like, they forget world champions. And a driver that comes to mind, to me personally, if you ask a kid, like, no disrespect to him, but Jody Scheckter, if you ask a kid who that is, they wouldn't be able to tell you he's a Formula One world champion, right? Well, majority of kids won't be able to, but they'll tell you who Lando Norris is and what he ate for breakfast. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But I'm just saying, like, these one-time world champions seem to, you know, keep their foot in the sport of Formula One by doing this media type stuff. So yeah, all in all, his signature is actually really, really nice. I'll give you guys another look at it. I really do like Damon Hill's signature. It's really classy, really long. That's one thing about these old school drivers, guys. Their signatures are longer and they take more time when they do it and they're much more cleaner, where these new age drivers are really quick and bang, bang, and they're out. Like Sir Jackie Stewart is an example of a really clean, nice signature. Damon Hill, obviously, like as you guys can see, another actual one of my favorite signatures that, in the F1, I guess, world. Charles Leclerc is another example of a new driver that has a really clean signature, but in the coming years, can he change it up to a quicker signature? Yeah, possibly. I also saw someone had a Lewis Hamilton signature from his Formula 2 days, and it was a old school Lewis Hamilton signature before he actually done the signature you guys know now. So it was much longer, much neater. So it's pretty interesting to see. So, you know, but still, Damon Hill keeping to his original signature right there, and that's the signature you guys will get when you guys get a Damon Hill signature. Guys, that's Damon Hill's mini helmet review. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. This is going to be posted in 2024. We did film in 2023, but don't tell nobody. So yeah, welcome to, I guess, 2024. We're going to be pumping out content all year long. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 1,000 subscribers first, and we're going to be pumping shorts every day, which are pretty much just snippets of what's going on in previous videos. If you guys missed out on any other videos, make sure you check it out. I've been posting heaps and heaps of content on mini helmets, telling stories of how I've met drivers and all that type of stuff. What type of videos would you guys like to see in 2024? Make sure you comment down below so I get an idea what you guys like and what you guys have been enjoying on the channel. We're going to push this channel as much as we can in 2024, see how we go. I've got a surprise for you guys too going into the year, so we'll stay tuned for that. Anyway, that's later on. But I hope you guys did like the video, and I'll see you guys in my next Formula One video. Thank you.